Greetings, citizens. Mike here with the administrators. Well, I got to go on a little Tyrhee power. You know, I'm over here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, home on the range, the cooktop. Right now it's cooling off. But let's get back to it. There was a city council meeting recently, and a counselor invited someone to say the opening prayer, and they did. It was beautiful. It was a wonderful little prayer. Blessed everybody. But did mention a Greek goddess, Medusa. Therefore, they want to call it satanic. I don't know. Satan come from Greece? Now I know Medusa is the snake-headed gal, you know. Look at her and turn to stone. I think she helped Jason and the Argonauts do his quest for the Holy Grail and what have you. So, you know your mythology. As Einstein said, you want your children to be genius. Read them the myths. Teach them the myths. Don't mess up. Yeah, see, that's a problem here in Oklahoma. It's messy. It's a messy place. Yeah, lose your two front teeth, you know. You can't say Salem. Salem is the land, but you can still say Salem. And if you take the H out of Shalom, you're back to Salem. Peace. Peace, bro. Hey, take a shot at that. You know, I'm going to have to do some of my own comedy because, you know, it's not really getting around much. It's kind of like an algorithm. You know, Al Gore has no rhythm, but some of these channels, some of these platforms, they don't want your info spreading. I got this manure spreader, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. They want to call it misinformation. I want to call it bullshit. Cult of Mithra. Don't Mithra. Rah, rah, rah. Told you it's on a Tyrhee. Tyrone. And Tyrone Powers was a movie star, a Hollywood star. Tyrone. What's a road? That's a horse. What's a row? It's a Greek P. And the P, if you know your runes, means joy. How many times do I have to go over this? The P's everywhere. You know, got your Platonic solids and your Platos. Play-Doh. Ptolemy. And Ptah. Let's don't forget Ptah. Ptahotep. Given credit with being the first to speak. First spoke. The first spoke. The Dharma wheel, I think, has 8, but 8 is infinite. Take a little trip. Oh man, I've already kind of forgotten a few things that I wanted to say. See? Come say, come talk. Que sera, sera. Yeah, back to the goddess. Priestess of the goddess, I think she called herself. Well, you know, I have this divine feminine side. It's more often a redneck bitch. But I do live in Oklahoma, and what can you expect? People's pennies are in a wad. Having a clue of the Upanishads. And the Rig Veda. I know Darth. And Garth. They don't know Hammurabi. They don't know why it's Nick at Night. You know why it's Nick at Night? We've covered this. Got you covered. Got a broken wingman, get you covered. Talk to me, Goose. Was that yesterday? It was Thanksgiving. Were you all happy? Are you fat and sassy today? Hey, how was the trip to Fan? Ah, yeah, crash like on chocolate. Anyway, back to the goddess and the priestess of the goddess. Yeah, you know, it's not a satanic thing, and they talk pagan. Well, hell, you know, my heritage are Vikings. You know, I'm Scandinavian. They call us pagan. But see, the runes has two crosses. Two crosses in their runes. One is a gift, the other a need. These are very spiritual people. Odin is the single-eyed god, and if you know, that's your pineal gland, your crown chakra, and that area of the mind. Thor. Thor is the spin of everything from an atom to a galaxy. The tornado, how do you steer the tornado? If you can steer the tornado, you turn water to wine. Experience honey, the promised land. Born again. So you resurrect the Christos, the Kundalini. The Kundalini genie. The Navajo have a Wendigo. And the Persians have the jinn. Yeah, all this fighting going on, you know, everybody really believes in the same God. They just want to fight about it, you know. It's all, man. That's the devil's work right there. When this group of people over here, and this group over here, and this group over here, and this group over here, all are worshiping the same thing, ultimately. They want to call it this, they want to call it that. They want to fight about it. Really do kill you for not thinking thinking the same way. Violence. That's the thing about the indigo blues, the end of the ego. Because that's just it, you know. Can't drop their ego. Let go of my ego. You let go. You know, I used to look at people that didn't, well, with poor dental hygiene, a different way than I do now. Hey, you get old and you lose your teeth, and you know, I'm there. But it'll take you down a notch. It'll take that ego down a notch or two. You may not smile, you may have to grin. You may just grin for a while. Yeah, until you get your grill working. Getting grilled. Tooth. That's the thing, you know. The truth we've been given places us right in the rut. To get to the root of any matter, the truth. TROOTH. TH happens to be sign of Saturn, basically. Leader of the pack, one ring to rule them all. See how we go. While we're on the subject, damn it, DMT, dimethyltryptamine, is honey of the promised land. It is the result of turning water to wine. It's a simple miracle, but it's been hidden for a couple of thousand years. You actually have dormant DNA until you pop that pineal, open the third eye. Now, an open third eye is not a transformed mind. Let's get that straight right now. Hitler, who feared Rudolph, by the way. Hitler, who feared Rudolph, had third eyesight. But he did not have a transformed mind. Far from it. And then again, you know, wars. So there was an entire country. The one day the king said, we will be Hebrew. We're going to be Jews. Y'all become Jews. Now. Kind of like Constantine saying, under this sign we shall conquer. This Christianity. And he was far from a Christian. And kill you. You know, death. Believe or die. Hell of a sales pitch. So you get followers. You get some followers that way. But then again, they might mutiny with your bounty. And it happened. I believe the Choctaw, they massacred a mission. Rightly so. The rabbis were spreading rabies. And you put down rabid dogs. Now Ram is the higher mind, the Ram. And the you is she. But this is also the cerebrum. The higher mind. Ramon. The bull and the beast that must be sacrificed is the cerebellum. So ring my bell. Yeah, there you go. Taurus, the bull. Who's that Taurus? See, I'm a Capricorn, ruled by Saturn. You know, I'm a December Capricorn. You know, there's a difference in a December Capricorn and a January Capricorn. Janus. Janus was looking forward and back. But it's all right now. In fact, it's again. That's your air sign, that's Aquarius. We are in Aquarius for another 2150 years, something like that. Now, heaven takes place in this time frame. Heaven on earth, I should say. So I can reincarnate many, many times between now and when that happens. And you can too. Or you can avoid that. I have to come back, keep trying to make it happen. Bring heaven down to earth. I'm in the cycle. It's a repetitive nature. I'm stubborn as a mule. I don't give up. Yeah, it was a mule. It was an elephant. I trained mules. I trained elephants. And I'm a gypsy for your love. Now I just trained myself. Because nobody likes to know nothing. They don't already know. Because they know it all. And you better believe it. That's why I just talk and talk and talk. Some of it sinks in, some goes in one out in one ear and one and out the other. Some are tell me more. Some are I want to pick your brain. Oh, and they mean it. They're picky. I know it's Sandy. She's not redheaded. She's not blonde. She's gritty. She's pretty and gritty, but she's gritty. Sunday. Oh. Yeah. Love me 2 times. Where am I going? I'm going away. But I'll be back on the flip-flop. Yeah, we're here. We have destinations. So we're gonna go do that there. We'll be back with more. Vaya con Dios, amigo.